On today's podcast, I am going to encourage you to aim for transformational and not transactional career results. I'm going to explain what that means. And I'm also going to help you figure out how to shift from focusing on transactions to focusing on transformation. This is a conversation about loving the process, but not living there. And instead of living in the process, you're living in the result, the solution, the win, the celebration. So stay tuned for what all of this means and how you can start applying these principles today so that you can create a career that feels prosperous and fulfilling and so much fun. Stay tuned. Aim for transformation, not transactions. This is a principle that some of you may be familiar with. And so if I'm preaching to the choir, great, I'll make you sing. And this is also one of those topics where I encourage you to empty your cup. Really, really adopt a beginner's mindset here and approach this from a place of curiosity as opposed to potentially being triggered or saying, no, that's not me. Because the tendency here with a lot of the stuff that we share at the People Stack, by the way, is for you to say, oh my God, how could other people do this? But that's not me. Like, I'm doing this great. Like, thank you for the validation that I'm doing this well. But I don't need to fix anything. So the challenge with that is that there is often something that does need to get fixed or tweaked or changed, or there's something that you need to learn. And you're blocking yourself off from it. And I never want you to do that. So approach from pure curiosity. I wonder, what are the small shifts, mindset shifts, strategic shifts, action-based shifts that I can take starting today so that I can start to apply these principles? So let's get into it. Transformation, not transaction. I want you to aim for transformational results and not transactional results. Before I get to the transformation versus transaction, I want to spend a moment on the aim piece of it. Aim. Ready, aim, fire. It's not ready, fire, aim. I know most of you know that. If you work with people who do that and you're like, oh my God, can you please just take a moment to aim? It is also not ready. Are we ready? Ready? Aim. Are we sure? Oh my God, I got to aim even more. Aim. Maybe I'll fire, but I'm not really sure. Again, take what's useful from this, because that's how a lot of you are. You're in indecision. And you know that you're indecisiveness. You know the fact that you get stuck in your head on a loop about trying to make it perfect, trying to come up with all of the potential scenarios is actually keeping you from taking action and getting results. So it's ready, aim, fire. We're talking about the aim piece of it here. And with respect to your career, what this means is knowing exactly what you want, knowing what is the bullseye, knowing that this is the win, these are the results, the end results that I'm looking for in my career. This is my hell yes job. This is my hell yes salary. This is the hell yes company. This is my hell yes team. This is my hell yes experience on the way to all of that. So I encourage you all to get super clear on that. And for some of you, you need help with that. And that's why a lot of our clients hire us, is because you need help with that. You know how it's pivotally important. It is centrally important to know what you're aiming for. And with this particular episode, I'm going to talk about what not to do and what to do in this particular aim step of the process. And then also, just don't forget to fire. In other words, don't forget to release. You've spent all of that time and all of that energy, getting yourself set up, drawing the bow back, and doing the thing where you're like, okay, I'm going to exhale. Exhale, release the bow, shoot it. Do not forget to take action. Do not forget to actually do the thing. So with all of that being said by preface, what do I want you to aim for as a preface? What do I want you to aim for? Well, I want you to aim for transformational results and not transactional results. What do I mean by that? Well, there's a few different ways that I can describe this. What a lot of people talk about is differentiating means goals from end goals. So what are the means and what's the end? I want you to focus on the end. So, and that's how you focus on transformational results. So in our language, in people stack language, transformational results focus on the end goal and focus on the repeatability of being able to achieve that end goal over and over and over again with so much fun and so much lightness. And as you do it again and again, it becomes so much easier. That's transformation. So it is about getting the end goal, but it's about getting the end goal in a particular way, in a repeatable way, in a sustainable way, in a regenerative way, in a way that feels fun, in a way that you can teach others, in a way that you can do over and over and over and over again for the rest of your life. And it gives you energy instead of taking it away. That's what we mean by transformation. And those are the kinds of results that our clients get. It's the kind of experience that they have. So to start with, focus on the end goal and not the means goals. What does this look like when you're upgrading your career? So in short, it means, yes, there are going to be actions that you need to take. I'm laughing because sometimes people forget this step. There are going to be actions that you need to take in order to upgrade your career, to land your hell yes job, to land that raise, to earn more money, to earn that promotion. There's absolutely actions. Those are the transactions. The transformation is the result at the end. It's the job offer that you're excited to sign. It's your boss sending you a text, an email, a phone call. Yeah, it's approved. You're getting that 40% raise. So that's the end goal. We want you to focus on that more than the means goals, more than the actions. It doesn't mean not focusing on the actions at all, but like when I say don't focus on the actions, don't focus on the transactions, focus on the transformation, that's actually what it's going to feel like to many of you because you're so well versed at focusing on action and focusing on transaction and being in your head and thinking and deciding that it's going to feel like you're ignoring it when you focus on transformation instead. So I'm going to paint two different pictures for you. Picture number one is a technical leader who is focused almost solely on transaction. And picture number two is a technical leader who's focused almost solely on transformation. Now in both, there's a little bit of focus on the other one because there has to be. Because we need to take action in order to reach a goal. And we need to know what the goal is in order to reach the goal. But what we're talking about is where you're spending the bulk of your energy. So here's an example of a technical leader who spends 90% of their energy on the transactions. And what I encourage you to do, I'm going to do my best to make this as realistic as possible, but I'm also going to please allow me some artistic leeway here to make some of the things some of the examples a little bit more extreme, just so that you could pick up what I'm putting down. And so what I encourage you to do as I'm giving you this particular vision, this particular picture of this imaginary but yet very real technical leader, because it's based on my experience coaching people and how people show up at the beginning when we begin coaching them. Again, get curious. Where might I be doing these things, even in some ways? And how can I let go of them, and how can I begin to shift them? So the technical leader who is focused 100% on transaction is like, all right, I need a new job. Okay, so then, by the way, there's the 10%. Like that's the 10% transformation right there, because they are focused at least a little bit on an end goal. But anyway, going back into it. All right, I need a new job. Okay, what do I need to do? Okay, so I'm going to go on LinkedIn and I'm going to post on my LinkedIn profile. What am I going to say in my LinkedIn profile? Hey friends, I'm looking for a new job. Oh my God, how do I word this? Insert like an hour of how do I word this LinkedIn post. Okay, so then I'm going to post the LinkedIn post. Oh, should I join LinkedIn Premium? I really think I should join LinkedIn Premium because, oh my God, I could actually get it for a month free. I'm going to get a job in a month. It doesn't really even matter. And I can leverage all of it and I'll cancel it. Okay, Slack/remind me to cancel LinkedIn Premium in 1 month. Okay, I'm going to sign up for LinkedIn Premium. Okay, great. All right, now I have LinkedIn Premium. Ooh, I could search all the jobs in all the world. Wonderful. Okay, so what am I looking for? Tech. Okay, tech leader. I don't know if I want to do that yet. Tech. Let me see what's in tech. Oh, wow, cool. Zapier's hiring. Oh my God, that would be amazing to work for Zapier. All right, who do I know at Zapier? Oh, okay, maybe I'm going to send this message. Okay, cool. Oh, right, I need a resume. They're requesting a resume. Okay, let me look at my resume. Oh, this is terrible. I think I need some help with my resume. Okay, resume writer. Okay. Oh, look at LinkedIn. I can hire a resume writer. Okay, I'm going to do that. All right, great. So I'm going to hire a resume writer. Oh, I hope they don't charge too much, but you know what? It's fine. Okay. And now, oh wow, and look, I got an interview. Okay, great. How am I going to prepare for that interview? I have no idea. Oh my God, they say I need to know React. Do I know React? Okay, Google, tell me about React so I can prepare for this interview. Okay, I'm going to show up for this interview. Great. Okay, great. Okay, cool. Okay, okay, show up for the interview. All right, cool. What's next? What do I need to do next? Oh my God. Maybe I'm going to go take a rest. By the way, I'm going to go play some video games. All right, great. Maybe I should get some sleep too. That's probably a good idea to get some sleep. Okay, I'm gonna get some sleep. But oh my God, I want to wake up. Oh my God, I have another interview and they said yes. So now I need to negotiate. Holy cow. I don't want to negotiate. I don't think I want to negotiate. I think I'm just gonna say yes. Yeah, I got my job. The energy of that is very much focused on doing and the process and the transactions that are involved. The writing the resume, the going on the interviewing, the negotiating. It's all focused on the doing. It's all focused on action. And so because of it, again, in a little bit of an extreme way, but some of you have shown up this way for periods in your life, and I want you to meet yourself where you're at with this, and I want you to be gentle with yourself in noticing when you've gotten stuck in the action, doing. Oh, right, I should sleep. Oh, right, I should probably take some time for myself. And there's virtually no focus on what do I actually want? And what's the hell yes win here? It's just, I need a job. What are the actions I need to take in order to get it? There's no reflection on actually what kind of job do I want and do I deserve? Do I actually want to work at Zapier? And what questions would I ask them? So anyway, here's what it looks like when, let's say, a similar person who's on the job market, the focus is on transformation. And obviously this is like spread out through multiple days. Maybe, hopefully. So if that wasn't clear in the previous example, the intent was that it was spread out through multiple days and possibly weeks, because you don't get multiple interviews and negotiation in the same day. It just doesn't happen. Usually. But here's what it looks like. And also what I hope you're picking up on is feels like when you approach the job market from a place of focusing on transformation, focusing on that end goal, and also focusing on the experience, focusing on here's the win. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's time for a new job. What kind of job do I want? What do I want? I'm not sure. I'm going to focus on what I want. I'm going to get really clear on the kind of job that I want. insert a span of 1 or 2 or 3 days where that person, where that technical leader is getting clearer, is journaling, is having conversation with friends and family about, yeah, you know what I'm really excited about? I'm excited to have a new job where I work in like a mission-centered organization where I lead a badass team. I'm really excited about that. Like, and you know what? I know it's going to happen. I am so certain it's going to happen. Like I could feel it happening already, because this is my life's calling. This is my dharma. This is what I want. Wow. Yeah. Thank you in advance. Thank you in advance. And thank me in advance for taking whatever inspired actions are necessary in order to get there. Oh my God. I'm so excited to land this new job. And so that might be a span of days. All right, here's what I want. I'm really clear about what I want. So this person then gets really clear. Here's the job. Here's the hell yes salary. Here's the hell yes team. Here's the hell yes supervisor. Here's the hell yes, benefits offer. All of that, location. So then it's like, all right, you know what? I have a few friends that work in tech and that know people that work in tech. So I'm going to send, I'm going to send a few messages to them, and I'm going to say, hey, look, hey friend, hey brother, hey sister, I'm really clear on what I want right now for my next job. Here's what it is. Who do you know who's hiring for these kinds of positions? Who do you know who wants these kind of outcomes? Who else can I send that message to? Oh, right, this person. I'm going to send that message. Oh, yeah, and there's one other person I can send that message to. Great. Cool. That feels so good to reach out. I'm so grateful to have amazing friends. And now I'm going to go about my day. And then that person goes about their day, having fun, leaning into the delight of life, taking time to take care of themselves. And if they're in their current job, they're continually grateful for their current job. And then the next day comes, oh, look, I got a response from Bob. Bob actually knows somebody who's hiring. Fabulous. Hey, Bob, can you connect me? Can you connect me to the hiring manager? Oh, you know the CTO too? Great. Yeah, I'd love to have conversations with them. And they need my resume? Yeah, it's all set. My resume is all set. It's all done. Okay, cool. Here's my resume. That was maybe 5 minutes. All right, and then they go about their day. Oh my God, I'm so grateful for this. This is amazing. When I get this new job, and it's gonna be at a 40% raise, at least 50% raise, oh my goodness, we're gonna take that vacation. Oh yes, we're gonna take that vacation to Hawaii. It's been so long since the family's been to Hawaii. It'd be really awesome. You know what? We're going to fly first class this time. We're going to fly first class to Hawaii. We're going to go and we're going to spend a week on Oahu on the North Shore. Oh my God, it's going to be so amazing. Oh, I love it. And we're going to spend a week on Maui. And I'm going to message my friends Jen and Rob, my friend Jen Bunk, because she used to live there. And so I'm gonna ask her all the best places to stay in Maui. Oh my God, I'm so grateful in advance for this amazing Maui vacation that this new job is going to make possible. Awesome. I'm gonna go about my day. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna be in the delight. And then, fast forward a little bit of time. Oh, cool. They invited me for an interview. Oh, and I heard back from this other one. They don't want me. Okay, cool. Next. They don't want me either. Okay, next. But I did get this interview. Fast forward a little bit more time. Yeah, cool. All right, so I got my resume. I'm all ready for this. I'm going to go and interview. And then you go and interview, and this is great. Oh, and then I heard back that, oh, man, yeah, so, they said no. That's cool. Keep on keeping on. Oh, you know what? Jasmine got back to me that she has a connection, so I'm going to go and message Jasmine. So that's another 5 minutes. And then maybe it's another day, maybe it's another week. Oh, cool. I'm going to be interviewed for this hell yes position. Great. So grateful. I'm ready for this. I interview, and then I interview again because it's always multiple interviews. And I'm doing this from a place of flow and calm, cool, collected energy. I'm staying connected to the vision of Hawaii, the vision of having so much extra money, so much extra free time, so much extra For this person, it's really about agency. I'm going to have agency in this role. Like, I'm actually going to be able to make change. I'm so grateful for that. And I show up that way in the interview. And then, fast forward maybe another few days or a week or whatever it is. And wow, I got the offer letter. Amazing. Amazing. And you know what? I'm going to negotiate and I'm going to lean on my negotiation chops and I'm going to ask for more because I deserve more. And guess what? I landed a new hell yes job at 35% more than I'm making now. And I have way more time freedom. And I'm going to have way more agency. And it's a really fun stretch job for me. Like, it stretches the boundaries of my comfort zone as a leader in a fabulous way. And this is wonderful. So notice there how it's 90% focused on what is going to be true when I land this hell yes job and what I want. And then it's like, oh, well, right. Yeah, of course I need to message people and go on interviews and negotiate. But the focus is not there. The focus is on, I'm going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to stay connected to my goal. I'm going to stay connected to my vision. And when I didn't give an example of what happens when the person who's stuck in the transaction gets no's, but I did give the example of the person who's focused on transformation gets no's. It just rolls off. It's like, okay, cool. I got this. It's just like, keep moving on. It's like, you know what? I'm a little bit upset, but it's okay. But when you're focused on transactions, when you're just focused on the doing, it's like when you get a no, it's like, oh my God, this is terrible. Oh, I'm not doing it right. I clearly must be doing something wrong. Oh, please help. Oh, I don't think that I'm good enough. I think that I need to hire a better resume writer because, again, you're just focused on the transaction. Maybe I need to hire an interview coach, again, because you're just focused on the transaction, because they just must not be seeing, I don't know, what is wrong with me? Because you're so focused on just the action taking and the steps in the action steps to get there, as opposed to, again, being focused on the end goal of hell yes job, hell yes salary, hell yes vacations I get to take, hell yes time freedom, hell yes work-life balance. That's where you stay focused. And 10% of the time, it's like, that's 90% of the time. And then 10% of the time, it's like, what's next? What's next? What's next? And you do it, and then you get right back to living the dream. That's what it looks like. That's sustainable. That's sustainable growth. That's regenerative growth. I can do this for as long as it takes. And trust me, right now, I've said this before and I will say it again, although it's getting a little bit better. The tech job market, particularly for leadership positions, is a little bonkers right now. Not that many positions, loads of people who are applying. So what that means is doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on knowing the best action steps to take so that you can stay in the game potentially for longer, because it might take a little bit longer. So with our clients, we are seeing that it's taking a little bit longer to land their hell yes job. So if I were to give you some numbers, I mean, it varies drastically because it's really a lot dependent on where that person is and how slow or fast that person wants to take it. Like, not everybody wants it fast. Like, some people actually do want to take their time because they're not actually sure what they want yet. But what I would say is that in the before years, before the tech job market went bonkers, call this, like, even during COVID and before, once one of our clients decided, this is what I want, I'm ready on the job, I'm on the job market, the range was something like, I would say, between 1 month and 3 months that our clients land their hell yes job. That was in the before times. Now, add another month to it, right? So it's somewhere between 2 months and 4 months, sometimes even as long as 6 months, even for when someone is super clear on what they want, just because they may need to end up applying for more jobs. So I say this to give you a realistic preview of this is what it looks like when you have a career coach, an expert career coach at your side, if you don't, it's going to take longer because you don't have the connections. You don't have the proven system and structure. You don't have the resources available to you. So it's going to take longer. Either way, it's going to take longer. And so it's just real talk here. So it's got to be regenerative. You got to be able to stay in it, or else, not that you would quit. I know that a lot of you, like, quit isn't even in your vocabulary. Like, for a lot of the Hell Yes Tech leaders and the people who were drawn to our stuff, it's like, no, quitting isn't an option. But when you're stuck in transaction, when you're stuck in go, do, hustle, I need a job right now, what happens is you get overwhelmed. What happens is you get burnt out. What happens is you end up at urgent care with a panic attack. What happens is your medical ailments, whether it be, what you name it, chronic pain or digestive disorders, they get worse because you're so freaking stressed out. So focusing on the transformation instead of the transaction reduces stress. It's going to allow you to stay in the game longer. And it's going to allow you to have way more fun with it. So focus on your end goal. Focus on the experience you want to have. Focus on the win 90% of the time. And if you're like, oh my God, there's no way I can do that, then focus on it 95% of the time. Just for a day or two. And see how it feels. What I'm asking, if you're reading between the lines here, what I'm inviting you to do is to give yourself permission to not get stuck in the doing. Give yourself permission to not do. Give yourself permission to take inspired, intelligent action for 10 to 15 minutes a day on the job market, aiming for that raise or that promotion, 10 to 15 minutes a day. And then for the rest of the day, focus on love and light and joy and prosperity and fun. You don't have to struggle. Let go of the struggle. Give yourself permission to let go of the struggle. Give yourself permission to let go of the sacrifice. Here's your permission slip. You do not need to struggle and sacrifice in order to land your hell yes job, in order to build your dream career. Struggle and sacrifice is not part of the inherent plan here. You think that it is. You think that you need to kill yourself in order to land a new job. You think it's necessary in order to struggle and sacrifice and be overwhelmed. It's not. And I'm sorry that culture and your parents and other people and friends and the news is trying to sell the narrative that it is. It's just not necessary. We did not come on this earth. We were not born into these bodies to say, all right, I want to be so cut off from ease and flow and fun that I'm just constantly stressed out and constantly overwhelmed. But then occasionally it's like, oh my God, a miracle. That's not why we're here. We're here to experience quote unquote miracles every day. Our clients create miracles all the time, but they don't feel like they're miracles. It's just their everyday. That's why we often say, we know if it's a fit to work together. If you're ready to go on the heart-opening, soul-expanding, mind-blowing journey of living your dream every day. It's fun and it's fulfilling. And are you living beyond your comfort zone? Yeah, so there might be some discomfort from time to time, but it's not the same kind of discomfort that you feel when you're stressed out and stuck in the doing and stuck in the transaction of writing your resume and going on interviews and, oh my God, I need to negotiate. And dealing with recruiters reaching out to you. That's certainly uncomfortable and painful. That's not regenerative. the kind of discomfort that you feel when you're playing with the edge of your comfort zone, when you're focused on, oh my God, this is the dream I want. Oh, I'm so excited. It's like the excitement that you feel before you go on a roller coaster. Oh my God. Oh, this is so amazing. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All right. Okay, cool. And you might feel some of those natural contractions that happen when a new baby is birthed. You're birthing a new version of you. And yeah, sometimes it's intense and sometimes it's intensely uncomfortable, but it's a different kind of discomfort because it's creating new life. It's creating a new version of you. It's creating a new job for you, a new career for you even, with way more impact, way more fun than you ever thought possible. So focus on the transformation, the experience, the wins, the journey, and the destination from a place of it's already done. It's already done, and I'm so grateful for it. And if this is resonating for you, if you want to go on the mind-blowing, heart-expanding, soul-opening journey of living your dream every day, and you're absolutely devoted to co-creating your dream career, you're sick and tired of settling for mediocre, this is not why you're here, then it might be a fit to work together. And if you want to find out if it's a fit to work together, the best way is to talk. Hey, look, you go on a date before you get married, right? We go deep with our clients, and it's a long-term relationship. Before you commit to that, you're going to want to know if it's a fit, and of course, so do we. So to find out if it's a fit to work together, the best way is to book a call with my team. The way to do that is to go to thepeoplestack.com/book, thepeoplestack.com/BOOK. Pick a time that works for you, and you're going to have an audio-only Zoom call with one of my team members. It's going to be one of the most clarifying career conversations you ever had, as long as you show up coachable, as long as you show up open to talking about what's not working in your career right now and where you want to go. You're going to get value out of the conversation as long as you show up that way. And if it is a fit to work together, and if it feels like a mutual fit, and you want to work together too, then we'll talk about what that would look like and all of the details of joining the People Stack family. Transformation, my friends, it's a word that is, I hate to say it, but it's overused. It's almost like, transformation, yeah, whatever. Lean into what it really means for you. Lean into the dream, feel it now, and have fun. Take care and take it easy. Talk to you soon.